Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathsala. I am Dr. Bala Lakhendra from Banaras Hindu University. Today we are going to talk on module Contribution of Women in Carnatic Music under the paper Women Theatre and Fine Arts. The main objectives of this module are to analyze the style of Carnatic music and contribution of women, to be acquainted with the Carnatic style and women participation, and to understand the Carnatic music form of classical music of India and the role of women to preserve it. Carnatic music is a system of music commonly associated with the southern part of Indian subcontinent, with its area roughly confined to four modern states of India. These are Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. It is one of two main subgenres of Indian classical music that evolved from ancient Hindu traditions, the other subgenre being Hindustani music, which emerged as a distinct form because of Persian and Islamic influences in northern India. The main emphasis in Carnatic music is on vocal music. Most compositions are written to be sung, and even when played on instruments, they are meant to be performed in Gayaki, basically in singing style. India is the land of music and popularly known for its classical, folk and all kind of musics. The music of India includes multiple varieties of classical music, folk music, film music, Indian rock and Indian pop. India's classical music tradition, including Hindustani music and Karnataka music, has a history spanning millennia and developed over several areas. Music in India began as an integral part of socio-religious life. The two main traditions of Indian classical music are Karnataka music and Hindustani music. Karnataka music, which is found predominantly in the peninsular region, and Hindustani music, which is found in northern, eastern and central part of India. The basic concepts about the music includes Shruti, which is microtones, Swara, which is notes, Alankara, which is ornamentations, Raga, melodies improvised from basic grammars, and Tala, the rhythmic pattern used in percussion. Its tonal system divides the octave into 22 segments called Shrutis. Not all equal, but each roughly equal to a quarter of a whole tone of Western music. The tradition of Hindustani music dates back to the Vedic times, where the hymns in the Samaveda, an ancient religious text, were sung as Samagan and not chanted. It delivered from Carnatic music around the 13th to 14th century, primarily due to Islamic influences, developing a strong and diverse tradition over several centuries. It has contemporary traditions established primarily in India but also in Pakistan and Bangladesh. In contrast to Carnatic music, the other main Indian classical music tradition originating from the south, Hindustani music was not only influenced by ancient Hindu musical traditions, historical Vedic philosophy, and native Indian sounds, but also enriched by the Persian performances, practices, and Mughals. Classical genera are Dhrupad, Dhamar, Khayal, Tarana, and Sadara, and there are also several semi-classical forms. Carnatic music can be traced to the 14th to 15th centuries AD and thereafter. It originated in South India during the rule of Vijayanagaram Empire. Like Hindustani music, it is melodic with improvised variation but tends to have more fixed compositions. It consists of a composition with improvised embellishment added to the piece in the form of Raga Alpana, Kalpana Swaram, Neraval, and in the case of more advanced students, Raga Tala Pallavi. The main emphasis is on the vocals As most compositions are written to be sung, and even when played on instruments, they are meant to be performed in singing style known as Gayaki. Around 300 ragams are in use today. Annamaya is the first known composer in Carnatic music. He is widely regarded as the Andhra Pada Kavita Pitamaha, grandfather of Telugu songwriting. Purandara Dasa is considered the father of Carnatic music, while the other related musicians Tyagaraja, Syama Shastri, and Muthuswami Dikshitar are considered the trinity of Karnataka music. Noted artists of Karnataka music include Ayyavakadu. Every December, the city of Chennai in India has its 8-week-long music season, which is the world's largest cultural event. Karnataka music has served as the foundation of most music in South India, including folk music, festival music, and has also extended its influence on film music in the past of 100 to 150 years. Although there are stylistic differences, the basic elements of Shruti, the relative musical pitch, Swara, the music sound of a single note, Raga, the mode or melodic formula, and Tala, the rhythmic cycles, form the foundation of improvisation and composition in both Carnatic and Hindustani music. Although improvisation plays an important role, Carnatic music is mainly sung through compositions, especially the Kriti, the Kirtanam, a form developed between the 14th and 20th centuries by composers such as Purandara Dasa and Trinity of Carnatic music. Carnatic music is also usually taught and learned through compositions. Carnatic music is usually performed by a small ensembles of musicians consisting of a principal performer, usually a vocalist, a melodic component, usually a violin, a rhythm accompaniment, usually a mridangam, and a tambura, which acts as a drone throughout the performance. Other typical instruments used in performances may include the ghatam, kanjira, mortheng, venu flute, veena, and chitravena. The most outstanding performances and the greatest concertations of Carnatic musicians are to be found in the city of Chennai. Various festivals are held throughout India and abroad, which mainly consist of Carnatic music performances, such as Madras Music Season, which has been considered to be one of the world's largest cultural events. The Bombay sisters, C. Saroja and C. Lalita, are a Carnatic music singing duo. C. Saroja and C. Lalita are sisters who have been trained by H.A.S. Mani, Musiri Subramania Iyer, and T.K. Govinda Rao. Part of the trend of duo singing in Carnatic music, which started in the 1950s, with performances like Radha Lakshmi and Sulamangal sisters. They have been singing since 1963 when they started with light classical music, subsequently progressing to strong Carnatic and classical music. They sing in multiple languages including Sanskrit, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi and Marathi. They are also known for promoting young musicians through endowment and scholarships. Tanjore Brinda, born in 1912 and died in 1996, was one of the representatives of Vinay Dhanamalla School of Carnatic Music. She was primarily a vocalist. Along, she also played the veena. She is affectionately referred to as a Brindama by her fans. Brinda had much of her initial training from her mother Kamakshi. This training was in Vinay Dhamalla style style of Carnatic music known for its unhurried, alluring movements, as also for its use of intricate gamaks graces in the handling of ragas modes. Additionally, Brinda trained for a substantial length of time under Kanchipuram Nayana Pillai, whose style of music was marked by agility and robustness in laya rhythm. After her training under Nayana Pillai, Vrinda learned from her aunt Lakshmi Ratnam Vinay Dhanamalla, who was also Brinda's grandmother, herself taught her some compositions. She rendered ragas that featured complex patterns and subtle gamaks such as Vegada, Mukhdi, Sahana, Suruti, Varali, and Yadu Kulakkam Voji. She was a repository of Kshetriya Padams and Javalis, romantic compositions rich in musical component, and many rare compositions of Trinity of Carnatic music and Patnam Subramaniam Iyer. Many talented and popular musicians were attracted by Brinda's musical scholarship and expertise and trained under her. Carnatic musicians such as Sangeeta Kalanidhis, Semangudi Srinivasa Iyer, M.S. Suvalakshmi and R.K. Srikantan has learned from her. The musicians Ramnath Krishnan, Aruna Sairam, Chitravina Ravikiran, V. Krishnamurthy, Chitravina Ganesh, K. N. Shashikiran, Kiranavalli Vidyasankara, Geeta Raja, and B. Bala Subramaniam has been Brinda's full-time students. Her grandson and direct disciple Thiruvarur S. Girish is also an accomplished Carnatic musician. In her earlier years, Vrinda performed extensively with her younger sister T. Mukta, and in her later years with her daughter Vegana Vahini Vijaya Raghavan. Vrinda did not wish to record commercially, hence only private recordings of her performances are available. Vrinda was also a visiting artist of the University of Washington, settled from 1968 to 69 and 1977 to 78. Vasuntara Devi was an Indian film actress, trained Bharatanatyam dancer and Carnatic singer. Vasuntara Devi is the only Indian actress who have had an audience with the Pope of Roman Catholic Church. She is the mother of popular Indian actress Vajayantimala. Radha and Jayalakshmi, popularly known as Radha Jayalakshmi, were Indian Carnatic music vocalist duo as well as playback singer in film in the 1940s and 1950s before they became music teachers. The person who does the playback singing in Jayalakshmi but was named as Radha Lakshmi in Seinfeld. Actually, Radha was her cousin sister and singing partner on her stage performances. They were early singers in the trend of duo singing in Carnatic music, which started in 1950s with performers like Subhamangalam sisters and later continued by Bombay sisters, Rajini Gayatri and Priya sisters. The duo was awarded the 1981 Sangeet Natak Academy Award in Carnatic Music Vocal, given by the Sangeet Natak Academy, Indian National Academy for Music, Dance and Drama. Vidushi Jayalakshmi died in Chennai on 27 May 2014. She had rendered her ringing trained, cultured, sweet voice in Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu and Kannada movies from the late 1940s till the end of 1950s. In Devam, Kunnakuddi Vaidyanathan had Radha and Jayalakshmi to render T.P. Purundu, the song set in Tiruthani. This is perhaps the only film song to be sung by Radha of the duo. Now they have stopped singing and giving performances, but they are good teachers. They have performed throughout India. Sanmukha Priya and Hari Priya, popularly known as Priya sisters, were their students. Rajam Pushpanabam, born in 1918 and died in 1991, was the daughter of famous music Vidwan Madurai Pushpavanam Iyer, who had made his mark as a great Carnatic musician. Rajam, a cousin of music maestro Madurai Mani Iyer, was a great singer in her own right. Born in 1918 to Madurai Pushpavaman Iyer and Sundaramathalam, she lost father when she was about 2 or 3 years old. Raised by her mother and grandparents, she took to music with a natural flair and became famous soon. She recorded an LP in 1930 with Columbia Records when she was just 12 years old. Kacheris followed in succession and she was a much sought after musician from the late 1920s till the early 1940s. She constructed a bungalow in heart of Mylopur after buying the land for rupees 4,550, a princely sum in 1939, and registering in it her mother's name. She was 21 years old then. She was probably the earliest among the women Carnatic vocalists who saw great success. She wore the best of silk, gold and diamond studded jewelry and owned, among other things, a fleet of cars. She had a driver license in 1940 and was the first among women Carnatic musicians to drive of her own car. And it was also said there were only 4 women who drove cars in Madras those days. She had another first. She was the first woman music director of South India. In 1937, she composed music for film. At the age of 22, she married A.R. Venkatraman, son of Swaminathan Iyer, who had been the Diwan, minister of Ramanad Kingdom. A son, Srinivasan, was born in 1942. In 1944, while she was away at a concert, he succumbed to sudden attack of pneumonia and died. The loss shattered her and she gave up singing in concerts, completely retiring from the limelight. A career that should have been an illustration, one for a long time, ended by the time she was just 25 years old. Her focus now changed to her family, a great sacrifice from her side. She had 4 more children later in life. After death of her husband, she took up to singing in All India Radio and continued to do this for a couple of decades. Madurai S. Suvalakshmi, also known as M.S. Suvalakshmi, was a renowned Carnatic vocalist. She was the first musician ever to be awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award. She is the first Indian musician to receive the Raman Magsaysay Award, often considered Asia's Nobel Prize, in 1974, with the citation reading, "Exacting purist knowledge, Srimati M.S. Subbulakshmi, as the leading exponent of classical and semi-classical songs in Carnatic tradition of South India." M.S. Subbulakshmi began her Carnatic classical music training under her mother Sanmogavadevu and later in Hindustani classical training under Pandit Narayan Rao Vyas. M.S. Subbulakshmi's first recording was released when she was 10 years old. M.S. Subbulakshmi gave her first performance at the prestigious Madras Music Academy in 1929 when she was only 13 years of age. The performance consisted of singing bhajans, as known Hindu hymns. The Academy was known for its discriminating selection process, and they broke tradition by inviting a younger as a key performer. Her performances were described as spellbinding and earned her many admirers and moniker of musical genius from critics. Soon after her debut performances, M.S. Subbulakshmi became one of the leading Carnatic vocalists of India. By the age of 17, M.S. Subbulakshmi was giving concerts on her own, including major performances at the Madras Music Academy. She traveled to London, New York, Canada, the Far East, and other places of India's cultural ambassador. Her concerts of Edinburgh International Festival of Music and Drama in 1963, Carnegie Hall, New York, the UN General Assembly on UN Day in 1966, Royal Albert Hall, London in 1982, and Festival of India in Moscow in 1987 were significant landmarks in her career. In 1969, she was accompanied by Indian Railway advisor S.N. Venkatarao to Rameswaram, where she famously sang several songs in front of each idol in the Rameswaram temple. After the death of her husband, Kalki Sadashivam in 1997, she stopped all her public performances. M.S. Subbulakshmi also acted in a few Tamil films in her young age. Her first movie, Seva Sadanam, was released on 2nd May 1938. F.G. Natesa Iyer was the lead actor opposite Subbulakshmi in this film, directed by K. Subramaniam. It was a critical and commercial success. Ananda Vikatan favorably viewed the film on 8th May 1938. M.S. Subbulakshmi also played the male role of Narada in Savitri, which was released in 1941 to raise money for launching Kalki, her husband's nationalist Tamil weekly. Her title role of Rajasthani saint poet Meera in the eponymous 1945 film gave her national prominence. This movie was remade in Hindi in 1947. Madras Lalitangi Vasanta Kumari was a Carnatic musician and playback singer for film songs in many Indian languages. MLB and her contemporaries D.K. Pattamal and M.S. Subbulakshmi were popularly referred to as the female trinity of Carnatic music. A prime disciple of G. N. Balasubramaniam, she was the youngest among the established musicians of the era and was the youngest female awardee of Sangeet Kalanidhi Award. As well as being a much sought after playback singer for films, MLV popularized unfamiliar ragas and her ragam Tanam Pallavis were considered cerebral. Additionally, she popularized the compositions of Haridasa. Her most famous disciples include Srividya, her own daughter, Sudha Raghunathan, A. Kanyakumari, Charumatti Ramachandran, and Meena Subramaniam. S. Somanya is a Carnatic music singer. She learned music initially from her father, Dr. Srinivasan, and later from Dr. S. Ramanathan and Srimati Pri Mukta. In 1998, Soumya co-founded Karnataka, an institution dedicated to classical music and dance instruction, archival talent search, and other related activities. She also co-authored the first comprehensive reference CD-ROM on Karnataka music, Nava Nobhava. She is also a visiting professor at the Advanced School of Carnatic Music of the Music Academy Madras. M.S. Sila is a leading Carnatic classical vocalist who has made her mark in classical, light as well as devotional genre of music. She has the rare distinction of being a top-ranked artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan in both classical and light music. To promote Indian classical music through innovative programs and thematic audio albums, Sheila and her husband, Professor B.K. Ramaswamy, have together founded Hasad Dhwani Creations. Haridasa Naman, Palinchu Kamakshi, Guru Raghavendra are some of her audio releases through Hamsadhwani Creations. She roped in all the leading Carnatic vocalists of her state for Hansadhwani's thematic series such as Haridasa Namanan and Vagya Vaibhava. Sheila and her husband, through Hansadhwani Creations, organize many music workshops, programs by youth and seasoned musicians. An annual Hansadhwani festival is also observed by Hamasadhwani Creations. They also felicitate great achievers of this field through Hansadhwani Puraskara. Vani Satish is another Carnatic vocalist. Vani Satish's initially training was under the tutelage of her uncle Villari M. Sheshagiri Achar. She later learned from the father Sangeeta Ratna, conferred by Bangalore Gyan Samaj, Villari M. Venkateswara, and then from her brother Vellari M. Raghavendra. She is currently under the tutelage of Padma Bhushan Sri P.S. Narayana Swami, direct disciple of Sangeet Kalanidhi Simmagudi Srinivasa Iyer. Vani started performing at a very young age. Her first concert was at the age of 10 only. Since then, she has gone on to give numerous concerts in reputed sabhas both in India as well as in abroad. As a performer, she concentrates on all aspects of performances, including intonations, stage preference, building rapport with accompanying artists, connecting with the audience, etc. In her earlier days, she gave numerous Tala Vadya concerts. She had also performed many Jugalbandi with known Hindustani classical musicians. Vani Satish is an A grade artist of All India Radio and B high grade composer of All India Radio. She has completed her master in music from University of Mysore and also has received Indian government scholarship for young artists. Vani Satish's style of singing is rich with traditional Carnatic music with emphasis on Bhakti Ras. Her performances have been reviewed by critics as living and inspiring, filled with bhava and gambhirya, ability to instantly transition from Ghana raga to lighter rendition, music delivered effortlessly and flawlessly, Shruti Sudha. Rajini and Gayatri are Carnatic concert vocalists and violinists, and they are sisters. Rajini and Gayatri began their music career as violin duet artists even before they reached their teens. Through their intense training from Sangeeta Bhusanam, Professor T.K. Krishnaswamy, they quickly established themselves as top-class violinists of international repute. The sisters achieved success as violin duet performers, and subsequently they also proved successful as violin accompanists. Both Rajini and Gayatri have accompanied various artists on the violin, including D.K. Pattamal. The sisters have given vocal concerts since 1997 and they became a student of Padma Bhushan Sangeeta Kala Acharya P.S. Narayana Swamy. They have learnt quite a few bhajans from vocalist Sita Narayanan. Their chance meeting with amateur Hindustani vocalist in Chennai, Vishwas Srigaonkar, an official of the World Bank working in Washington, from whom they learnt a few avangas and gavlans, paved way for further learning from Manik Bhinde and Appasaheb Deshpande of Kolhapur. Within barely 3 years, they won high praise from critics and music lovers from all over the globe. Their music, imbued with a deep and abiding classicism, has been described as an exhilarating blend of vitality, melody, and emotion. Ever since their debut in 1997, they have performed in all prominent sabhas in December Music Festival in Chennai and at premier institutions all over the country. They have, to their credit, several album releases both of violin and of vocal classical music. They give various world tours every year, touring many countries such as United States, Canada, Singapore, Malaysia, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and many more. This module informs us about a few female legends in the field of Carnatic music. So we conclude with that the Carnatic music is a system of music commonly associated with the southern part of India, with its area roughly confined to four modern states of India. These are Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. The women from south of India has contributed a lot in the field of Karnataka music style, a vibrant form of Indian classical music. Thank you.